Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yes, it did.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yeah.
She then fled
Okay.
into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Then the killer ran after her.
Yes.
And they got into the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Sure.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
That, though, that doesn't follow, though.
No, it's wrong.
That's wrong! The door frame's just weird.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yep.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
It was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
Yeah, it's weird.
Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yeah.
Yep.
You wanna...
True as true can be.
Yes.
You know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all.
Yeah, it's not.
So the reason the door
What a
didn't
shame.
open was just because it was stuck.
It was stuck.
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
They did.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Oh, yeah, that took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
They had no idea.
Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Say what?
Yes.
Well, to be more specific,
Yes.
what the
Lay it
killer
out for
didn't
them.
know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
We switched
which is what
rooms.
led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room,
Then she probably would have lived.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
That's true.
So they had no idea
mean-
how unnecessary their actions were.
Yep.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Yep.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That
Yeah.
is a
True.
definite possibility.
Yes, thank you.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Which is everybody.
Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yeah. Because why would I do it? It doesn't make any sense. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
Yeah, that's the question.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
It's too late now. You can't.
But what
It's
happens
not
if
allowed.
we can't decide on who we think did
This is
it?
a multiplayer game. You cannot quit out whenever you want, unless you get penalized. If we can't decide, then we all...
Vote right now. Majority rules.
No, that's bad.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
That's an awful idea.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something.
We come up with somebody to...
Serious.
We come up with someone to vote on, and then we end it.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
What you got, Hina?
You.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
Fine,
yeah.
It's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah.
What's the question?
Okay, so, well,
Uh-huh.
I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Oh, that's true.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so.
No.
It seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
No, you can't.
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
What's
They
the
could
easy
have
way?
knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
No.
Trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
You're pointing, but I'm right next to you. Because she asked me to do something in particular, just because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no second elements in it because... Can I look at the... Yes, good. I mean, that's because we traded keys, right?
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yeah. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anybody. If I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Yeah.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Why would she, though?
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
What if it was a lie?
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Look at what? What is that? There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Okay? Check the nameplate and make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Clever.
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique.
I mean, it works.
Even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means, only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
Nope.
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
I mean, it's not really a signature. It's more just she wrote her name, but okay. Then that note, Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
Yeah.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
I don't believe that, but alright.
Sure, anyone even got this note?
I mean, yes.
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Why do you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yeah,
Very
don't bring it up if you're not going to talk about it. Oh, alright. What do you got to say? Make your argument. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes, that's
but
correct.
You know, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Yep.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
I went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is that's because what switched between mine and Sayaka's rooms.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
I guess
but
switch.
in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my I see.
Then they would have gone exactly.
The room.
I'm gonna try that one. Alright.
No,
good. There's one of those rooms. Which one was the
nameplates
question?
on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They did.
They got switched?
That's
Did get
right.
switched.
The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
They did.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Yeah,
And the
you
one
know,
who
they're
switched
still
the
roughly in that
names
same
was-
place.
Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Nope.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
I mean, there's only one person. Me! It was me all along! No, it was Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Yep.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Yeah, that's true. Something I want to talk to you about. Come, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
Yeah, go to the right
She would
one.
only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
That's true.
Why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
That sounds right.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka
Yeah.
fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Sounds right to me.
We just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yep.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Because the gold bits. The gold bits, right? There's gold bits. Glittery, yeah.
I got it!
I got it.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
Yeah, there's gold
right
bits.
there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
She bleeds gold. No.
Is that gold?
Yes.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
It's kind of shitty.
You barely have
So,
to
you
touch
know.
that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
Yeah, sounds right.
See, and so the truth draws ever closer.
It does.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Happened in my room. What led to Psycho's death is what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn, but not so debates. Sure, I feel like there's so much to learn. Tell me. I'm getting used to these non-stop debates. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Just like with the weak spots, only one of these bullets can actually refute their proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets into the right weak spot to refute each statement. If you go with the wrong combination, you'll take damage, and you can hit the button to rotate and choose when to fire. Press and release to cycle, or you can hold down the button and then move it around to the select is not properly word wrapped, but hey, whatever. By the way, if it's at the kind, a few bullets will be in the thing, and for this purposes, it will be set to mean. Well, good luck and have fun. Okay, sure. Alright, go on.
When the fighting broke out, The culprit grabbed the sword.
Yes,
And
that's
that's
true.
when the first blow was dealt.
Sounds right to me.
Sword-based sneak attack.
No, I don't
That's
think
what
that.
broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back.
Uh-huh.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
That sounds fair, yeah.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened.
Okay, that mostly, but the person with the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out,
Okay. Hold on, I'd like to look at my evidence, please. I've the replica sword. Okay. And the sword sheath. Sheath was found some distance from the sword. Oh! If you're gonna attack someone with the sword, you would have moved the sheath first. Yeah. Yes, yes. Okay, right.
the culprit, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Sword-based sneak attack.
No! Fire the thing, quickly.
That's what broke
Ah!
Miss Mizono's
Too
wrist.
slow.
So she grabbed the...
Yeah, she did. That's fine. The rest of this is fine.
What happened?
It was not a sneak attack.
When the fighting for the culprit,
If it was a sneak
That's when
attack,
the first
you
blow
would
was
move the sheath.
sword-based sneak attack.
Yeah. There we go.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. That's how you do it.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
It didn't.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
Yeah.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Yeah.
Jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
This is
If
true.
you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
I mean, normally, yeah. It would do more damage if you take it out.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation,
Sounds right to
there
me.
wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Why not?
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes
Oh.
this clear.
Yeah, that's true. Yes. Certain a part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use the sword, what part of your body would have touched it? Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right?
She would have had the gold stuff all over.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Because of the gold flicks. We went over this already.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off.
Yeah.
All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands.
Mm-hmm.
There's really
Sounds
no
right.
way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Yeah.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
There's no time for that, though.
But I don't think so.
Because the water's turned off.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that has nothing to do with it.
No, that's not it at all.
The water turns off. The water turns off.
I got it!
She was afraid of water. I saw that.
Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
That's an actual thing with an actual name, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Is it just hydrophobia? It could be. I don't know.
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime.
Yeah, you can't have people washing away no blood.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Why not?
My.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
No comment.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Yeah.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
I mean, Sayaka.
I got it!
2 people there.
She had the kitchen knife?
Yes.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Sayaka attacked
Now
first.
do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings
Yeah.
up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted
think.
to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Yeah.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Sounds,
That would also explain
yeah.
why she would switch the nameplates.
Yeah, that's
she
fair.
wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Yep.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
I mean, it
For
is.
one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
I mean, there was, you know, a couple conversations. She's like, you would do anything to help me get out, right? And we're like, yeah. So, you know, anything. Hey, let me get away with this murder. I want to leave. You know?
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation.
Uh-huh.
Totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
That's fair.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
Sounds like it, yeah.
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
That's what it seems
Hold
like.
on! That can't be true!
Makoto, come on.
Because...
Because she was nice. No.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument.
What are you talking
You're
about?
being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
That's true. Is it really all over? I was committed to find out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.